Hey there, Dr. Steve Edling, and today what I want to talk about is why people don't get better when they are hypothyroid. So let me give you an example of a case that came in today. 65-year-old female, been on thyroid medication forever, and she is having a flare right now. So a flare means just I don't feel good, I'm having symptoms. Her symptoms are more loss of hair, weight gain, and joint pain. She may have some underlying infection going on right now too, which might be causing her flare. Her white blood cell was at 9.9, which is trending up towards for bacterial infection. Where the neutrophils were elevated and her CRP was elevated also. So there's something going on here. Could be that, we need to look into that. I referred her out for that. They just kind of blowing her off on that, which is, that does happen. So that's where we need to dig deep with some further testing to see if she has a chronic Lyme going on or some type of underlying infection. But here's what happens is her TSH is going up and down all over the place. That's classic unstable thyroid. So she's never had her antibodies checked. I mean, this is a new patient just coming in, and so we haven't done blood work. We're just kind of talking. She's in for the back of the joint pain kind of stuff. But I'm thinking she's got a Hashimotos. She doesn't know it. She has probably multiple different autoimmune conditions. We need to run the tests, and that's the only way she's going to get some help is to find out. Number one, is she autoimmune? Two, we need to rule out infections, those kind of things. And we need to figure out what her triggers are. What is triggering her to have these flares? Is it the infection? Is it eating gluten all day? Is it lack of sleep? Is it too much stress? It's multifactorial, all right? But the bottom line is she needs to get her medication get that leveled off so her TSH is good. But we need to run the antibodies to see if she does have Hashimoto's. And I'll bet the farm she does because 95% of all people on thyroid medication have an underlying autoimmune condition. And this is where medicine has failed. These do a great job at managing the medication. And most of these people need to be on meds because there's so much thyroid destruction. But when you start having flares and it starts affecting your life, then we need to do what? We need to start digging deep into, do you have leaky gut? Do you have food sensitivities? Managing your stress, having balance in your life, getting exercise. I mean, something simple, just getting up and moving your body, getting exercise. Like I went out for a 40-mile gravel ride today. It's just part of what I do to be healthy. I mean, there's certain things you do. Drink a ton of water, get the exercise, eat good foods, clean your diet up. I mean, yeah, it's going to take work, but you know what? That's what you need to do to be healthy. Let's do it. I mean, if you're not healthy, if you don't have your health, this gal came in, I'm going, we got work to do. All right. And she's committed. So we're going to start moving forward, do some further testing. And we're going to get this thing under control so she can manage it, so she can have many more good days and bad days. And so it doesn't spread to other areas, and other areas start producing antibodies and more autoimmune dysfunction. All right, so that's a little bit about that. Why some people don't get well because they haven't had any testing. They just get some meds or try to manage it on their own, and they need somebody to guide them. That's what I do. That's what I do is I work with people, but I like to get the specific testing done so we can, get a really good comprehensive look at what's going on, and then we can sort of get a game plan. Okay, here, let's do this. The next 2 weeks we're going to do this. The next 2 weeks we're going to do that. Let's start removing these triggers and getting your health back so you have many more good days and bad days, and you can function, have the optimal health and well-being. You're not going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. All right, but you're going to feel and function better, have a much better quality of life. So if you know of somebody with thyroid conditions who's all over the place with stuff, isn't doing well, let them know. That's what I'm here for, so we can help serve people. So if you like this, I've got a ton of other videos on YouTube. Feel free to share those with your friends, your family members. And if you like it, make sure you sign that, hit that little bell, and then we can notify you of future videos that come up. So with that, have a great day, everybody, and keep being healthy. Take care.